Hello my students, how are you? Today we'll explain factorization or factorizing the sum of two cubes and the difference between them. We can solve the example from Almoasser Book, okay? Page, I don't know page, okay, I will see it now. Look at here, x power 3 minus 8 equal x plus a product by x power 2 plus 2x plus 4. This expression we can factorize it by open small brackets and greater brackets, the cubic root of the first and cubic root of the second, and then write first power 2 here, it will be x power 2, and second power 2 it will be a positive 4, and the middle first and second change the sign, it will be 2x. Then we can comparing here, a will be negative 2, the value of a here it will be negative 2. In the next expression also we can factorization about x here product by x power 2 cubic root of the first, and the cubic root of the second 27 cubic root of it will be 3, and then 3 power 2 is 9. In the middle first and second change the sign, negative 3x. He asked the value of k will be negative 3x. Down here is expression y power 3 subtract a power 2. We can factorize the expression also about he asked about value. You can find the value of a in one steps here or direct. Look at here, we can write this number power 2 here is 16, then 4 times 16, right? 4 product by 16, it will be equal a power 2, because e power 2 here equivalent product between this number was negative, okay, and this number here negative 4 product by 16. Okay, my students, you can find e power 2 equivalent to product between second here and second here. The product between them equal negative a power 2. Okay, then negative this number negative a power 2, and here 4 times 16 equal what? 4 times 6, 24, right? 4 and carry up to 1 times 4, 4 plus 2, 6. And then we have 64 equal a power 2. Then the value of a equal positive or negative square root of 64. So that will be a positive or negative 8. Choose letter C. Now x power 3 minus k power 3 equal x minus k times x power 2 plus 4x plus k power 2. What is the value of k? We have here negative kx power 3. But the middle, look at the middle here, product. The middle here equal product about first and second, and change the sign. Then 4x must be equivalent to negative kx, negative xk, and change the sign. Product first by second and change the sign. Then we can divide it here by value. Then we have 4x equal, you see the answer or not? Again, my students, we know the middle here equal product between first and second and change the signs. Then kx positive kx equal 4x. You have kx equal 4x. Then k here is the coefficient of x. Then the value of k equal 4. It's the coefficient of x. Next question. We have ax power 3. Look at this question. Ax power 3 subtract 27 equals the expression. You won't find a and b. Look first here, ax power 3. ax power 3 is equivalent product between two numbers. 2x times 4x power 2, it will be 8x power 3. Okay, product between first and first, equivalent to first here, ax power 3. Then a will be equal 8. It's coefficient of x power 3. A equal 8. Okay, a equal 8. And you won't find the value b. We can write b here, bx. It's equivalent first and second, and change the sign. Okay, change the sign, it will be positive from negative to positive. Okay, and 2 times 3 equals 6, and write x. 2x times 3 equals 6x. In the middle equal the product between first and second, and change the sign. Okay, then we have here b will be equal 6. It's coefficient of x, so he won't find product a by b. A was 8, and b I found it 6. 6 times 8 equal 48. The value here equal 48. Next question number 25. If x plus 7 is one of the factors of the expressions, what is the other factor? Okay, I will factorize the expression by product two brackets, cubic root of the first and the cubic root of the second. And the first will be power 2, x power 2, and second power 2, it will be 49. And the middle first and second, and change the sign. Okay, okay. He asked about the second factorization about the expression. It will be x power 2 minus 7x plus 47. Okay, this expression is a solution. Now this question. 4a power 2 subtract 2a plus 1 is the factor of this expression. We can find the answer. Product about cubic root of the first, it will be 2a, and the cubic root of the second. First power 2, it will be 4a power 2, and second power 2, it will be 1. And the middle first and second change the sign, right? Negative 2a. Then the other factorization here, he give me the first, the big brackets, so the smallest brackets will be 2a plus 1, 2a plus 1. Next question here, if x power 2 subtract xy equal plus y power 2 equal 5 and x plus y equals 3, we can find the product between two factors. This factor and this factor product together, it will be 15 about the answer, because if we factorize the expression about two brackets, the first will be x plus y, and the second will be x power 2, it will be x power 2, and second will be y power 2, and the middle first and second change the sign between them, right? Negative xy. So he gives me the value of the first and second factor product between together. 3 times 5 equal 15. Now we will go with number 28. If x power 2 plus xy plus y power 2 equals 7 and x power 3 minus y power 3 equals 14. Also, we can divide by together to write x minus y is the first answer about factors here. X minus y, it will be divided by two numbers. 14 divided by 7 equal 2. We can divide it to numbers because the factorization between two numbers, the first factor will be x minus 1 and second factor it will be x power 2 plus xy plus y power 2. The product between together equal what? Who can tell me? 7 times what equal 14? 7 times 2. Then the answer here will be 2. Next question here, 2x plus y equal 4 and 8x power 3 plus 16 equals 16. We can factorize this also expression. This expression we can divide it or factorization expression by open biggest brackets like this and smaller in the biggest. Cubic root is the first. The cubic root of 8x power 3, it will be 2x. 2x power 2, it will be 4x power 2. And the cubic root of the second, it will be y. Y here power 2, and the middle first and second change the sign, it will be negative 2xy. He give me the answer. The product between them was 16. In the example, the product between together 16, but 2x plus y 4. The value here 4. So ask yourself, 4 times what equals 16? 4 product by 4. Then the value of the biggest expression here, it will be 4. Okay, because 4 times 4 equals 16. Now we complete with together here about next question down. Look at here. We have x power 2 plus xy power 2 plus y power 2 equal 5 and x minus y equal 3. We can factorize the expression. Look at here. We can open two brackets to factorize the expression. Open small brackets and greater brackets. Cubic root of the first and the cubic root of the second. First power 2 and second power 2. And the middle first and second change the sign between together. He gives me the value. Okay, he asked about the value about this. First x, look at here, we have x minus y, then y minus x is the additive inverse, it will be negative 3. Then the value about first, y minus x will be negative 3. And the value of the biggest expression here, he give me x power 2 plus y power 2 plus xy. It's the same, okay, the value was 5. Then negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Now, next question here, number 31. If x power 3 minus 8 plus m equals this expression, we can find the value of m. Okay, first I will simplest this expression about factorization. This expression was factorization about what? First by first will be x power 3, and second by second it will be positive 1. Then they are similar. Then x power 3 subtract 8 plus m equal to x power 3 plus 1. You can combine between similar expression. We have here x power 3. You can cancel together, and then you can complete negative 8 plus m. It will be 1. It's the equation. Negative 8 plus m equal 1. Then the value of m here, it will be 9. Okay, my students? Okay, my students, I'm finished now with questions about factorization between the difference between cubic square root and the cubic and the square root. Solve two videos now. Okay, goodbye. Next time I will explain extra questions. Goodbye, my students.